meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow. That's a way to start
Meow.
episode, isn't it?
Meow mix.
Yes, it is. Just take loads of meow meow and see what happens. Yeah.
Meow meow. That was a thing of what? 15 years ago.
15 years ago. It was like quite a new thing, isn't it?
Well,
Meow
Meow
meow.
meow. Well, I mean, drum's still on it, so.
Exactly.
It was, yeah, it was about 15 years ago.
Must have been. It
Yeah.
suddenly it was all in the news and stuff, wasn't it? All the kids are meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
This is insane stuff.
I guess they call it. What do they call it? This is not a name.
It is
MCAT.
methadone, I
Methadone.
believe, is the actual drug it's based on. That is very much still around in certain circles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
People use it for chemsex sessions, don't they?
I mean,
do.
you know, you get on the dark web, you can get fucking anything, mate.
Can
It
you?
was,
What is this dark web you speak of?
It was a poor substitute for when MDMA got briefly expensive and then people started getting MCAT.
I'm not
instead.
sure if poor substitute is exactly right. It was an insane substitute. It, you know, destroyed a lot of lives, I think.
That's what I mean.
But, I see. Sorry. Yeah.
Was it something to do with
Is that like it's a bad thing to do?
Was it? It's used
But
as
it was
plant.
I don't know.
It's plant food.
It was fertilizer based, yeah,
Fertilizer-based,
like bombs are. So you know
Yeah,
that's a good thing to put in your body.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you're going to be bombing, man.
So like most, as an opposite to most kids shows, we've done the anti-drug message at the start of the show.
Yes, yeah. Should we do a moral as well? Just
What's the moral of this story?
oh God, do you know what? I miss that in the 80s. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You always got a moral at the end of the story.
He-Man used to come by, didn't he, and say, so the moral is you got to look after your friends, otherwise Skeletor will kick your ass. Like, what kind of moral is
it was always like,
Skeletor doesn't live in my world. What are you talking
An
about?
episode where they went into different dimensions and fought aliens and like tentacles came through a thing and you had to punch them and then there's a whole stars collapsing and then they'd lift planets and then they'd blast continents off the side of the thing and they'd be like, so that's why you should stay in school. And you'd be like,
What?
Yeah.
such a loose link.
Yeah, it's like,
They were sometimes really tenuous as well. And sometimes the moral was just
There was
like,
a- there
that's
was a
why you
mis-
should always clean up the syrup after your pancakes. It's like,
there was a Mr. T one as well, wasn't there? Do you remember the Mr. T cartoon?
Do you remember the Mr. T cartoon?
And he's like always, every time it's just like stay at school, fools. You know, like at the end, like
Mr. T
don't do drugs, fools.
Mr. T always had a wholesome message about love. You know, you had to love your mother. You had to pity fools, not get on planes. He had so many healthy things. If only he could teach you to set up a mic stand, Drummond. That would.
That's right. Actually, it was my fault. There was a whole pop shield thing going on there. you know what I
it was
mean?
wonderful.
I mean, you can fucking talk, Dan. Your mic's playing it up to the fucking ceiling. What's going on? I mean, I set up the studio, so maybe it's my fault. I don't
Colin's
know.
frenzied pop shield there. Yeah. It's a really new band.
So what was the moral of last week's episode, Ross?
Don't bring your dog to a Bigfoot fight. Don't bring your dog to a Bigfoot fight.
Knowing is und have the battle.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be like not to judge people maybe? Because that vet, I mean, when I first met him, I was like, what? But he turned out to be a really solid bloke. Yeah.
He's
can do that.
he's just a little bit strange, you know.
A little bit strange.
A little bit strange.
Yeah. Doctor Strange?
I was at the pub.
Is this a
with,
multiverse of madness?
This is an origin story for Doctor Strange.
It's, as unsure as I am about those sequels, I would pay to watch a film where Benedict Cumberbatch fingers a dog.
Isn't there a film out called The Power of the Dog at the moment? Is that the power of the dog that you're just...
Won a bunch of Oscars, yeah.
Is that the one that
Fingers
he's
in
in?
Oscar holes.
Yeah,
The Western that he's in?
It's objectively very good.
I watched it. I think I watched it. It's about him.
It's on the streaming services now, isn't it? And I was like,
it's a
there's
Netflix
posters
one,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's on
Streaming
Netflix.
services.
Yeah, I watched it with a lady. Yeah, it was quite good actually. I was like, I'm going to sit through Benedict Cumberbatch doing another American accent, but it comes in and the rest of the cast are pretty good. And yeah, no, I think it's a good film. It's a good film.
I think it's a good film. Oscar
good
nominated
review.
8 times.
I watched it. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, that was a really well made piece of film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
not
always
Oscars
trust
worth.
Oscars. Like, it was that thing, The Blind Side or whatever. Like, Do you remember that one?
I do
Who was
not.
in it? Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
You mean Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock. Yeah.
yeah.
Piece of shit, that film.
Well, is it really?
Real piece of shit.
Don't John, stop beating around the bush, mate. What do you really feel about that?
You're absolutely right. No, it was a turd burger that had been shat out by a monster with a poisonous vagina.
Oh,
so,
God.
Yeah, it was
Wow,
horrible.
that was a lot of words.
Actually, fun enough, that was what the Oscar
Sorry.
committee said about the film, and then they awarded it all those Oscars. So-
Yeah, they're so corrupt. And
Although,
proud
to be fair, there's a long history of that famous film that everyone loves. Yeah. Sort of whatever it is.
Everybody hates.
Hank's Big Tent won that year. And
Hey,
you're like,
you shut
what?
the fuck up about Hank's Big Tent.
Oh, come on.
Masterpiece.
It is. I mean, for all the canvas lovers out there, it's pretty good.
Pretty sure that's the name of this episode, isn't it? Released in the 80s.
How did they get a tent that big on screen? Like, you have to see it in IMAX to really
Yeah.
appreciate the tent.
And back in those days, there's no CG. That was real tent. That
It was real tent. It's all canvas, baby. Oh, yeah.
I imagine this sort of Lawrence of Arabia scanning shot of this massive tent for about 3 hours.
15-minute shot. Go all the way around the outside, then you go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hank's like a sort of Forrest Gump kind of character. It's my tent.
It's my tent,
This is
mama.
my tent. This bitch over here.
Let me tell you about my tent. I went a bit different there.
Life
myself.
is like a giant tent.
If there's any filmmakers out there, James is available for writing the script.
I'm surprisingly unbooked at the moment, but jump on this because I tell you what, you got
Morgan
some hot
Freeman's
scripts.
narrating.
Oh yeah, you got it. Idris Elba will be in it because he's
Oh, he's in everything.
He's in everything.
Yeah, we
He's
discussed it before,
he's
yeah,
actually one of the ropes. He's just sort of like
It's fucking Timothy Chalamet at the moment. He's in everything.
I didn't even know who he was until June.
He's in every film that's out at the moment. He's got cameos in every TV show. Like, he's in everything.
Who is Timothy Chalamet?
Timothy Chalamet. He's like the young, pretty French-American kid who's in Dune and every other film you've seen.
And Jared Leto, he's
That
in everything
guy.
at the moment as well.
No, he's not.
He's
yeah,
not
he
in-
is. He's in.
He's not.
He's in a new
Not
Apple
as
show
much as Chalamet.
about we space. We work.
There's a show about
MySpace?
WeWork.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And he's the main guy in it. He's not got a beard, which looks
That
weird.
sounds about right for Jared Leto, actually.
yeah.
He's, I mean, what about his rock band?
His rock band,
Isn't that working at the
he
moment?
packed it in.
I mean,
Packed it
because
in.
he's consistently poor at everything he does.
Oh,
Jared Leto.
Sweet
Wow.
us, Jared
There's been
Leto.
I've
Join
seen
the
a couple
queue,
of things
Jared.
where I've been like,
I mean,
that was
my so-called
competent.
life. I thought he was fantastic in.
He was okay in Fight
well,
Club,
that's
where he
it.
had to get beaten the shit out of by Edward Norton.
Yeah,
He's in Fight Club.
Yeah.
He's in Fight
Yeah,
Club.
he's
Yeah.
like the young, punky, like spunky, like, hey, I'm the cool kid. I want to join the
I
Fight
just
Club.
wanted to destroy something pretty.
Beats the fucking shit out of
Oh my
him.
god, I need to watch that film again.
What about
You
what about
turned
his
up-
Joker? We have to talk about his Joker.
We don't have to talk
No,
about Joker.
Oh,
No.
Why not?
Nice.
We have to.
Christ,
I
no.
can't think of a single thing to say about that portrayal. It was, it was there. It was.
I mean,
it was awful.
The thing is, let's be honest. When they were making that film, everything was turds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There was
So
nothing. There was very little. You know what I mean? He had fuck all to work with.
So there's a lot of people that want the Aya cut, like, because there's apparently loads of the movie that was cut out of it and changed.
Fine, I don't care.
And
Of
they're like,
which
release
film?
the Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Everyone's
Suicide.
saying
The
this now.
original
Whenever a
Suicide.
shit film comes out,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
why don't you release the original cut? It's like, what if the original cut was shit as well? There's the reason films are shit, and it might start from the beginning of their creation process. It might not be the original fucking thing, but at least Jared Leto is going to redeem himself from playing like a weird, edgy character that's cult loved into playing, Morbius, who's going to be a misunderstood vampire with holes in his hands, who's vaguely familiar from the comics, who Spider-Man had to beat the shit out of a couple of times, and no one really liked him that much. But get Jared Leto to play him, because with science and brooding men with long hair and blood, that's what'll sell fucking cinema tickets.
Yeah.
That's gonna be garbage as well. It's gonna be fucking shit.
I mean, it's a Sony one as well, isn't it? Like,
What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point?
I mean, it's no Hank's Big
What's
Tent,
the
is it?
point?
What's the point in anything these days?
You're right.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Do you know what? We should stop recording. This is rubbish.
Sorry.
see you later.
Thanks, team.
All right.
Thanks for subscribing
Cole's-
to the Patreon.
Yeah, Ross is currently pouring a can of gasoline over the table. We just need to burn it all. It's the only way to be
It's
sure.
the end of the world anyway.
Yeah, I'm getting the hard drive. I'm throwing it in the cat litter. It's going in.
Yeah.
That sounded so much like a euphemism.
How do you know it wasn't?
Hey.
Throwing your hard drive in the cat.
I'm going to get my hard drive and throw it in the cat litter.
Jeez. Imagine saying that
gonna get
to your
dirty
loved
tonight.
one. Yeah.
Well, I mean, depends who your loved one is, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Jared Leto
Anyway.
probably likes that one.
Speaking of Jared Leto,
I just want to make the segue as difficult as I possibly
Speaking
can.
of Jared Leto
Hit it,
throwing a
Ross.
hard drive in a cat litter, which it sounds like something he would do on the fucking Suicide Squad. Like,
I wonder.
Backstage,
Yeah.
like he kept that
What,
shit
like
for his
snort cat
past.
shit?
yeah.
so
Would have done.
you saved Deke's life.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
You experienced something terrifying in the woods up by the paleontology town. Oh,
That's right.
It's got fur. It's got human claws. Yeah, or like
So,
human
long nails.
claws.
It's just a hairy guy.
Yeah, I just
Hairy guy with
It's a hairy
very
guy
long
hanging
fingernails.
out.
re-listening to it. It was really funny when I explained it, and then Scott was like, "What do you mean human claws?" Oh yeah, those human claws.
Well-known part of our anatomy. The human claw. You mean nails? No, the human claws.
The claw's coming at you.
Oh, you're scared of
frightened
the claw.
aren't you?
And then you all went home, had a little moment with your family, and then you got told that you're going to the sock experience, the Sasquatch Sock Experience for school in the morning. And that is where we will pick our adventure.
Hang on a sec, Ross.
Nice.
What are we doing?
You're going to the Sasquatch
No. What is this?
Sock
What was that on the
Experience.
table before? What is that? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, we're playing Kids on Bikes.
And the name of the show is
Danger Thing.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Let's get
That's not. This is all covered in like the things that go out on the website, and like if you've clicked on this thing, you know what it is already.
and you're subscribed to it.
Do
as well.
you
subscribe to
Do
it.
you, I didn't know what we were doing until Ross said it.
Yeah.
I was a bit.
I just want to be reminded. I'm a bit slow this
I
morning.
sit around the table with you lot, and I'm never sure.
I, for
what's
one, am
going on.
very impressed with how your hosting is coming along. I
Thanks,
think
mate.
I think you're doing a sterling job.
Let's get into some danger things.
Good plan.
Yeah. So, you all awake. The sun crests over the crying hill.
Whose sun?
The sun shines down in your bedrooms. You get ready for the morning. We won't do any. No, we won't. You get ready for school.
Creative process.
Shall we? No.
No. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, because that's another 20 minutes.
Because then we can do an extended cut later that you're crying out for. All those getting up scenes that we're going to make it so much better.
Release the hamster cut.
So,
Jared Leto's playing one of their dads.
you get up, you have your breakfast, and you wait outside all your respective houses for the bus to pick you up, even though there's no point, because really, if you look at the map, it's not that big. It would literally take about 10 minutes.
Tradition, Ross.
To
Tradition.
walk. So the yellow school bus comes round and picks you up. The door opens. There is a portly man with a little hat, trucker hat on, and a handlebar mustache. His name is James.
His name is James.
No, his name is
With a
what is his
question
name,
mark.
James?
Randy Handlebar.
So he's got the same name as me.
Yeah, I can't remember who you are. Yeah, it's Randy Handlebar.
Randy Handlebar. So Randlebar.
Only to his friends.
I'm Randy Garcia, but yes, he's got the same first.
Someone else can be the same name. Take
No,
it
it
from
can't,
someone
that can't.
called James. All right.
There are other Collins.
There are other Collins.
He's
They're all
still-
like 60.
Dog.
70 or something.
Spaced.
Yeah.
Okay, kids, get on in. Get on in.
What's happening, Randall Bar? How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Oh yeah.
Careful, I don't
Benny
have a
does
heart
his-
attack.
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing really.
Yeah, you're
come in.
So you're waiting at the you're sort of all waiting at the same bus stop, like waiting for the bus to pick you up.
We've all walked like 10 minutes to get to the bus stop.
Is there one bus stop in town?
Yeah.
And it's right next to the sock.
Some of us walked past the school.
So the bus stop is like 5 minutes down the road from the school. So yeah, there you go. So there you go.
But it is America, and it is our right to drive.
Can Randy even drive? Does he actually have a drive? Does he just push it?
He's got learner plates on the back of it. He's got little L's on the. He goes, "Okay, in you get, kids. How you doing there, kids?"
Benny does his daily tradition of, as he goes past the driver, slams a baseball card in the windscreen of the window so that everyone can see he's got a baseball card. That I don't know if they get taken down a lot or if there's a lot in the corner. That's up to you, Ross. But Benny does it anyway.
He does not.
Like fucking
There is a
Danger Club
few
flyers around London.
Yeah.
You head in. He looks at you, Maggie, and he goes, "How you doing? How's that little boy, Deke?"
Hey, Randy. Yeah, Deke's okay. Thanks.
He usually says goodbye to you from the bus stop. Where's he gone?
Yeah, I said a real unhealthy obsession with my dog.
Oh, I really like that dog.
I think we've got another dog thumber.
Should not have trusted the vet with Deke, actually. Oh dear, we're not doing a second visit. No, he's fine. He's just yeah, and she just kind of like pulls her beanie down and just hurries onto the bus and just sits down next to Mickey.
You make your way round to the back. There is a couple of empty seats behind you, and you see in the distance, right at the back of the bus, there is Jimmy Smims and Freddie Johnson. They're both
How
there.
big is this bus?
Oh, it's pretty big. It's vast.
In the distance.
It's at least a mile long.
As this crow flies.
What do you see with your elven eyes?
Do you get on the bus at the back and walk through it to your destination at the front?
Have we got dark vision? Have we got
There's
dark
first
vision?
class, second class, third class.
You get on one side of the
It's
bus.
Snowpiercer, isn't it? That's what we're on.
Yeah.
You get given Lembas bread for your journey.
It's like changing trains at Monument. You walk further than you actually travel on the tube.
You just hear in the distance. He comes up just behind. He comes up behind Mag. Did you say you're sitting next to Maggie?
I sit next to Mickey.
Mickey. Because you are Maggie.
I am Maggie. I can only sit next to myself if Tilda Swinton punches my ghost out of my body.
Is Tilda Swinton on the bus?
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
she? Yeah.
Always.
Next to
Always.
always.
She came to stop Benedict Cumberbatch from thumbing a dog.
It didn't
He
work.
needs the
It didn't
Oscar,
work.
damn it. He needs the Oscar.
He still did it just to get the Oscar.
Yeah, just to get the Oscar.
They
I
both.
must thumb this dog. That was my
They both.
impression. Thank you.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, they both come and sit next behind you guys. Both Maggie and Mickey. They say, "Hey, you guys okay?"
I kind of look at Mickey and then look back and go, "Oh, look, it's the caterpillar guy."
Hey, I'm not a caterpillar guy. I'm just me.
I thought you liked being the caterpillar guy.
Hey, I do, but
Hey, what'd you have this morning? Eggs? Did you lay them? Chicken?
I'm not a chicken.
Hey, let's not
Yeah,
draw
you ran
attention
pretty
to
fast.
ourselves here, guys.
I'm not a chicken, okay?
Are we there as well?
Yeah, you're all the
we're all
Oh,
there.
yeah,
all around.
so Maggie
sorry.
and Mickey.
You're
Sorry,
just still
sorry.
outside with your baseball cards.
Just frozen.
You're like on the you're in the third class.
I send them like a little baseball with a note on it asking for this.
Yeah, you're all sort of sitting nearby, so you can all sort of like lean over the walkway and listen to what he's saying.
Hey guys,
What?
Yeah.
Hey, Benny.
What?
did you know that in 1980, Mike Schmidt hit 48 home runs?
I do not.
Yeah?
Well, that's
so
impressive.
everybody fucking knows
this
that.
Did you know that, Randy?
Of course I did.
Can I make a sense motive check if Randy knew that or not? Because that's bullshit.
You can, use your brains to work out if he's
And what's in my brains? A D10.
with a
Thank
difficulty
You.
of.
Do I get to roll against this somehow?
you. Difficulty of 10? So I've got a 1 in 10 chance. Fucking, that is the best REM song, by the way. Oh, my bad. UB40. It's a 6, Ross, and fuck you very much.
How much? Oh, I haven't given you your.
Spend some pogs.
Your pogs.
Oh, yeah.
Pogs still out.
How many have you got?
Pogs.
I think you wrote down how many you got.
I have 4.
Okay. Take some pogs.
I think I didn't write down.
No, I
probably.
didn't. That's the only thing I didn't know.
I'm taking all the bike of
I've got everything.
Marks,
Everything written down except for Pogs.
We'll take 4. No.
Oh yeah, just take 4. Yeah.
did you not write yours down, guys?
If you probably didn't write it down, then
I
you
thought-
probably didn't have any left.
Yeah, you've got none, I guess. You've not got
I
written
had.
down.
Didn't spend no pogs.
I didn't spend any.
I didn't spend any.
Right, just grab 4 then, and write it down at the end of the game.
Ah, yes.
Adversity
Adversity tokens. Well, yes, that's 4 then.
Okay.
me
So,
4,
yeah, do you want to do anything? Do you want to spend your...
No,
Okay.
spend 4 tokens. I'm trying to work out if my mate is bullshitting me about something that I should know. If it's in the dark about it, I'm in the dark about it. I'm just more impressed by Randy now.
Should probably use these for other things, right?
Yeah. Like fighting fucking Bigfoot.
Did you really know that, Pog? Did you really know that?
Wow, that's really impressive. Did you know? I didn't know you were such a big baseball fan. I would have been giving you these cards instead of sticking up in the window next to Randall Bar over there this entire time.
Yeah. Round
guy,
the bar.
How did Dick do?
Yeah, Dick's...
Are we talking about that?
We're keeping our voices down. Yeah.
Are you in trouble?
On the look, he'll be okay, all right. But let's.
No
we don't
thanks
need to
to
talk
you.
about that.
No, that guy helped.
As the...
I don't care.
The school bus,
Judgy.
whilst you're talking, stops outside a house. It is a big white house with it's very Georgian.
Is it the White House?
Yeah, it's the White House. The front door opens, and Principal Rim Hardwinkle. He stretches his arms. He's got his tweed brown suit on, and a red tie. He walks down his little. What do you call it? A little
garden path?
Yeah,
Corridor.
garden path.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of what you call it in America, but
Flume.
he gets in his flume, slides all the way down to the front of
He
his,
walks down the hall.
and he gets up and nods towards what was his name again?
Randall Bar.
That's it. Randall
Randy,
Bar.
yeah.
Randall
Randy
Bar.
Handlebar.
Randy Handlebar. Randall Bar.
Randall Bar. Randall Bar the first.
He nods towards Randall Bar and he goes, "All right, kids." He gets out a fresh pencil. Now, today you're going on a field trip, okay? Now, I don't want none of you misbehaving, okay? And that means you 5 at the back there in the 3rd class.
What the hell did we do?
Yeah.
You're a bunch of slackers.
That's classist.
Yeah, whatever.
And you remember, if you mess around in this sock experience, you end up in the Sasquatch Slammer.
I really don't think he's got the authority to do that.
Why does everything in this town be preceded by Sasquatch? Do you guys not know which town you're from? I'm going to the Sasquatch shops. I'm getting some Sasquatch shoes.
Have a Sasquatch sandwich.
I freaking love a Sasquatch.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Now that sounds like a euphemism.
a big hairy euphemism.
Hey, do you want a Sasquatch sandwich? Sure.
Okay. And then, finger in the ear or some shit.
Now, when we get there,
That was a very innocent interpretation of a Sasquatch sandwich.
I was
something
trying to
wrong,
keep
yeah.
it kid friendly. Because they're kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's good to keep it kid friendly at this point in the episode.
We thumbed some dogs.
We started the episode talking about meow meow. I mean, come on, it's all about the kids.
Yeah, right.
he goes, now, when you're in the Sasquatch Sock Experience, you're going to be put in groups. You 5 at the back there, you're going to be in one group,
That's
okay?
good that they put us in a group. I didn't
Yeah,
think that was going to happen. I thought they were going to split us up.
Yeah.
No,
I was worried we were going to get put in a
no.
group with Weird Jimmy over there.
Hey, third, do I get put in the same group? Shut up. You shut up, Jimmy.
For those of you who can't see this, which is all of you, Ross is doing a little arm in the air whenever he does the principal. He's just got his little arm in the air. It's like a tiny little pointing arm that he does. He's like a mech. He's like certain mechs from like BattleTech. If any of you like, he's like a Masakari specifically. For those of you who get that reference.
All right, it's helping my immersion though.
I want Hardwinkle art in the worst way. It's just my favourite.
Oh my god, that sounds like you.
He goes to you guys. He says, all right, and there'll be a test at the end of it. All of you. There'll be a test.
Mickey puts a hand.
What do
in
you
the
want,
air.
Mickey?
What kind of test?
It's a test on the sock experience. If you get it right, you get a free day off.
A day off.
socks?
A
What?
day off.
You don't get socks?
No,
Is that a day in the Sasquatch?
Don't you have to let our parents know? Because they might be working. Isn't this child protection?
Hey, Randy, we're getting a free day off. Put a sock in it.
I want a free day off.
Like what you did there.
Like, is it a written test or
Yeah,
or a
it's a
pop
10-question quiz. And if you get it
Okay.
right, see, you won't end up in the slammer.
Those are the two options: a day off, or you go in the slam.
When you talk like that, Mr. Principal, you sound like my grandpappy for some reason.
He was a Hardwinkle, was he? And he says he starts handing out the papers, and there's questions on it. He then hands each of you a pencil and he gets it out of his jacket. He's got like a pocket filled with pencils. They're all kind of chewed at the end.
Have you got any new ones?
What?
Pencils.
There's nothing wrong with this pencil. It gives it character. And you know what builds character? Teeth. That's what builds character.
Mickey puts a hand in the air again.
Yes, what?
How?
Well, you nibble it a bit, and then it ends up getting character.
Would somebody trade with me,
What?
please? I'm down to the lead.
Excuse me, Mr. Principal.
What do you want?
Did you know that Darryl Strawberry has hit nearly 200 home runs so far in his career? Don't you think that's amazing?
How do you know that?
Because I got these cards. Do you want
Yeah,
to see
but-
some cards?
Wait, what's that on the
But
window?
Darryl Strawberry is
What? Don't lower it.
softball, not baseball.
What?
No, he's
He's
baseball.
softball.
Oh, yeah?
He's a softball.
Well, you could take a look at this card right here.
He played softball in The
Right
Simpsons.
there.
Oh.
There
He
you
played
go.
softball in
you
a Simpsons
sure?
episode, and then he had a questionable later on period in his life that we won't talk about because we're in 1984.
Benny, you...
And we don't know that
Yeah,
right
we
now.
don't know it. So,
I don't even know what the Simpsons is.
Daryl.
All of the celebrities that are perfectly innocent for us in this game.
I know.
Benny, turn around and stop showing everyone your baseball cards. Put them in your pocket. I'll put them in the slammer, see?
Why would you arrest my cards?
You better watch yourself, sonny.
I don't see how he can watch himself.
No, it's an easy,
Doesn't have a mirror.
It's an easy task, Mickey. I'm
All
just
right,
watch
we're
myself
here.
over here.
That was a good...
Then he looks at his hand.
It's just like two doors down.
It drives into the center of town. There's a sort of square in the center of town, and in the middle there is the Bigfoot carved, like the Bigfoot tree, and it is in the shape of a Bigfoot. Around it, there's sort of like grass and some like benches. It's kind of like Hill Valley Square, like in Hill Valley. There's all like shops around. There's a cinema as well, and just behind there is a like a sort of old building, and it says the Sasquatch Sock Museum, and then it says underneath the Dana Experience.
The what
The
experience?
Dana experience.
The
like
Dana
Darn
experience.
socks.
Right.
Not the Dharma experience.
That's in Murderville, just over the road.
The whole bus starts to empty and spill out onto the pavement, and
How many other children are in the school?
there's about 20 in this it's not really the whole school, it's just like sort of a few classes. And
So just as the bus empties, the cards they're stuck to the window for the moment, but then they fall
Yeah.
off. Otis waits until everyone's kind of gone, and then he goes and quietly picks up the card and collects it.
Which one do you pick up?
Well, he's probably been doing this for a while, so actually I don't think there are many baseball cards in there.
Just keep getting taken down by the screws.
And put in Otis's pocket, but thanks for that.
You spill out onto the sidewalk, and the other classes, the small groups start to go in.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, Michelle. No, sorry, Maggie. You see your mum outside. She's sort of talking to people. And as gradually as like 5 minutes go, and your group's sort of the last people in, your mum sees you and she smiles. She goes,
Maggie just pulls her hat down and is just trying to walk past and pretend like she hasn't seen her.
Maggie?
Hi, Mom.
Behave.
Sure will.
But enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Because I've never been here before. Just my first time in the sock museum.
Principal Hardwinkle comes up to your mum and goes, Francis, pleasure meeting you here. You look beautiful today. I like what? I like that dress on you. Maybe.
Sugar.
Do
Maybe.
you know who did that? Colin did that.
Oh, Colin did it.
Colin did it.
He goes, I was wondering if you wanted to maybe go for a coffee sometime, Francis. Francis goes, that's sweet, Principal Hardwinkle, but I'm quite busy. No worries. See, I'll
Hey,
maybe
Mr. Hardwinkle, you know that Tony Armar Sr. hit 35 home runs in his first season in 1980? Did you know that?
Sorry.
I just thought I'd tell you that,
Yeah,
Mr. Principal, because it seems that you can't even get to first base. Am I right, guys?
Right, Benny, you're in trouble now!
I run away.
I mean, I think you're in trouble, Mr. Hardwick, because that is highly inappropriate right now.
That is my mom.
He's not listening to you, and then he's sort of waiting outside as you ushered into this sock experience. It's very dimly lit as you go through this hallway. It looks like they're artificial candles that are lighting the way as you go through. There's a woman behind like a sort
Candles?
of like artificial, like fake ones. Yeah.
Candles in a sock museum.
Yeah.
Ross, are you doing a famous tourist experience that we used to work at, but in sock form?
I'm imagining that exactly.
Why are there candles?
And then you see sort of like in a booth behind some perspex glass. There's a girl just chewing. She's got pigtails, blonde hair. She's just chewing gum and just looking at you as you all walk through. You're sort of waiting behind these doors, like in a waiting room. Like there's some benches and stuff. There's some posters of socks, and the Sasquatch socks on the walls.
Do you know what? Growing up, I used to have posters of socks on my walls. What teenage boy didn't?
There's different types. There says Sasquatch sock, now in cotton. Sasquatch sock.
What did they make them out of before? Before they were using.
They made them out of Sasquatch.
Out of Sasquatch, right?
And then a little while later, a man appears. He pushes the doors open. He's got like a sort of. He looks like a sock on his head. No, he's got. He looks like kind of like a pilgrim kind of like outfit. Okay.
Okay. So Amish kind of
school.
business.
Yeah, and he's got no shoes on. He's got no shoes on, and he's just got socks pulled up knee high. And he goes, "Welcome everyone to the Sasquatch Sock Experience."
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, you will be going on a journey and learning all about the sock trade and the sock things that happened here in Sasquatch. Are you ready to go on your journey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
sure.
we have to?
All right.
Yes. What's your name, young man?
Otis?
Otis. You're my favorite. Here, have a sock.
Otis takes a sock. I just looks at it. Thanks. And just sort of
It's
tucks
just
it in
one
a
as
pocket.
well.
Just one sock. She tucks into a pocket.
What the frick? Everyone Otis just got a sock for free.
Only just one.
Come
Yeah.
with
What
me,
am I
my
supposed to do?
friends. And then you go into the first room. There's benches around, and in the center of this room, there's a really badly made Sasquatch tree, the Bigfoot tree.
I thought you were going to say sock.
Yeah, no, there's a really badly
I'm
made
expecting
tree.
every word out of his face to be sock. He pushes open that sock.
He looks. There's sort of like painting on the walls of like fields and like the blue and blue sky.
Yes.
And he goes, "Hello, my name is my."
Oh, he's actually got a name. It's going to be good.
Ross didn't look at this character's name before he started the scene.
He's having a stroke.
He's currently scrolling through his notes.
He just started talking.
My name.
While we wait for
I don't know.
So Mickey like sort of whispers to Randy like, "Hey, you think there's something a little bit strange about this guy?"
No.
My name is Brigham Man.
I'm glad we waited for that.
I still don't.
You scroll through your notes to find
I
that.
still
I
don't
am
know your
Brigham
name.
Man. I am one of the first settlers that founded the town of Sasquatch.
Oh,
Did you
he's
say
doing a
Brigham Man?
Oh.
Yes, Brigham Man.
Brigham Man.
Yeah, with two N's, sir.
Sir?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, sorry, I did. You had a hat on.
Yeah, and?
Sorry. Here's a sock.
I don't.
What?
He,
What's getting socks around
The-
here?
Why is this sock so small?
the guy
Like, this is like a
visibly
baby
look
sock.
after calling you a man. He literally looks really awkward now, like an actor that's made a bad decision, and now he's like, oh, fuck. So I founded this town in 1890. I was traveling all over Wyoming,
So-
and then I settled down here.
You're over 100 years old.
And you traveled
Yes.
here from Wyoming.
Oh yes, the
With it-
state of Wyoming.
We've established
no
we are not
shoes.
in that state.
Yes, I traveled from Wyoming to come here to Sasquatch.
Pretty long way to go, Brigham Man.
Oh yes, my family was horribly emaciated when we arrived.
What does emaciated mean?
You traveled from the border of. Are you saying you traveled from the border of Wyoming to reach the point of Wyoming where we are
Yes,
currently? Right. Okay.
I founded this town, and I saw this.
You founded this town?
Yes, I founded it. I saw the tree, and I said, "Hey, why don't I just settle down here?"
I mean, does anyone ever heard of Brigham Man before?
Yeah, he founded the town.
Did he?
He's an idiot, but it's the
fucking
facts
guy.
check out.
Okay.
All right, now.
You know, New York wasn't founded by some guy that just saw a tree and thought that was a good idea. Just saying.
Yeah.
No.
It was founded by the Dutch.
Well, was it?
Yeah.
What about I
Used to
thought
be
the
called
English
New
were involved.
Amsterdam.
What's that?
New Amsterdam.
You don't call it that, all right?
Brigham,
My
Brigham
dad
Man,
says you don't call
the
it
actor's
Amsterdam.
just
Okay.
looking at his watch, going, "Okay, now the next group's almost about to come in, so you better go on to the next
Hey,
group."
buddy, can I get a sock? My dad says they're good for
Oh,
putting in
sorry,
people's
I
mouths.
run out of socks.
You were
Yeah.
two socks.
Take my sock. I really don't want it, Benny. Here
Are you
go.
sure?
Can I have
Yeah.
your sock?
Thanks.
Take
I've only got one.
What does a sock look like, Ross?
It's brown and fluffy.
It's brown and fluffy, and according to Drum, it's small.
Yeah, it's like a baby size.
Is this a sock for ants?
He ushers you out of the room towards down another corridor. You sort of walk over a rickety bridge and then round the corner to another room where a man is waiting for you. He is wearing a blonde wig and it's slightly ill-fitted, and he's wearing a sort of smart shirt and a waistcoat, and he's got like a tape measure around his neck, and he says to you, Oh, and you sort of see in the room that it's made into sort of a clothing store. It's like made into a
tailor's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see because it's got like a fake door to go into the room, which is weird. But and it has on the front of the door it says the Dana clothing store. And you open the door and there's a man in there. He goes, "Hello there."
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi.
Weary travelers.
This place sucks.
It's not so bad.
They've even got smell pots in here.
Everything smells of socks.
Like little bad
some
Like
socks.
being in a sock.
My name is Robert Donner. I am the
Just getting flashbacks to our job, man.
I know.
This sort of shit we do for a living.
I am Robert Donner. I am a successful entrepreneur here. It is the year of 1950. And
Well, we just skipped like 100 freaking years.
oh, yes.
Whoa, nothing happened in between then and now?
Not really, apart from the expansion of the town. Anyway,
Okay, so the
that
town
means-
was built,
that
but
means
no one
racism
did anything.
Yeah.
No one did anything at all. There was nothing.
yes, you come here. Please, have a look at some of my wares that I have here.
Are they socks?
Nope.
What?
Over here on this coat rack. This is some of I'm a creator of new inventions. This here.
You're an inventor.
So an inventor.
And an entrepreneur, yes. This here, up on the wall here, is my latest and greatest invention. It's a jacket. The Sasquatch jacket. Now, some people didn't believe that you could make a jacket out of polystyrene, but I did.
That looks like the squeakiest jacket I ever seen.
You, sir, what's your name?
My name's Benny.
How you doing, Benny?
Yeah, I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm good.
Can I ask you a question about your name?
Yes.
You're called Donner, right?
Yes, Robert Donner.
So you didn't go into making socks or nothing like that. But that's where your family came from.
Yes, my family were a bunch of people who made things.
Well, no, they specifically had an interest in socks.
No, that just was ironically, our name was Donna.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But
I have a
This actor's been
question.
given a lot of things he's not allowed to be specific about.
Yeah. I've got a question. This
Yes,
is the
sir.
Sock Experience.
Wait, what? Otis, me and
But
Robert, we're having a
there's no
chat.
socks.
Lady,
No.
The accent is so gentle.
Is it really, really dark?
Yeah.
Is it just
yes?
Where are the socks?
The socks?
Do you make
Isn't
socks?
this a sock
If you make
experience?
jackets and
Yes, don't worry, little boy.
Pants.
You're gonna get to the socks soon. You see, I've created this polystyrene jacket. I've also created the Sasquatch hat made from real owl.
Real what?
Owl. Owl. There's nothing warmer than the skin of an owl.
Yes, there is.
The skin of an owl?
So many things are warmer than that.
Seriously?
skinning owls.
He's plucked
What
an
about
owl.
the feathers? You didn't use the feathers, you used the skin?
This one just looks like you're wearing a boob.
Oh my god.
Just looks like you're wearing some kind of foreskin.
It's like a testicle sack.
All right,
horrific.
now, come on,
awful.
stop. Don't. Okay, now,
Why does this wall move when I push it?
don't touch that now.
Is that a green room back there? I can hear the actors playing board games or something.
All right, so
I mean, I feel like this whole place is kind of unethical, so I'm just gonna go.
no,
Bye.
wait, no. Look, seriously, you can't go anywhere. Okay, you have to stay here.
Why?
Anyway, so.
Are we not being supervised?
Nope, no teachers, nothing. What
the fuck?
You,
1984, man.
you young lady.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
Otis.
Otis. That's a mighty nice name.
It's a boy's name.
Pretty name for a girl.
Yeah.
Otis.
Yeah, thanks.
So, you were talking about socks. Well, have created a new invention. One that
Is it
will
a
take the
sock?
world by storm.
Socks.
Yeah, it's a little furry thing you put on your feet.
Called a sock.
Is it an owl?
I think I'm gonna call it a sock.
What the fuck? What the fuck? We have been talking about socks for so long. We just talked about so much sock context, okay? And now you're just gonna, out of nowhere, invent a fucking sock? I ought to suck you on, buddy.
Where did you get the name from? How did you think of that?
Are you saying that no one was wearing socks
But the
until
name Darner
1950?
has to do with socks. So your entire family line is somehow based on. You can't just invent it out of nowhere.
I feel
What
like
year
I'm
is
going
this?
insane. I'm going insane. The founder of the town gave us socks in like 1849.
Yeah, 100 years ago.
Just tell me somebody has those socks.
Yes. So, well, yes, of course there were socks, but none of the socks were like mine. I created them with the finest materials.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But it was a secret idea that
Sorry,
I
what
cannot
year is
tell
this
you.
again?
This is, we're in 1950, young man.
You're saying nobody had socks?
No, they
Before
did.
1950?
No, they did, but they weren't as soft and amazing like mine.
So you just rebranded something
Yes.
that already
before,
existed
Yeah.
before everyone just had hemp
for
socks.
hundreds of years.
It's like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. But don't tell anyone outside of that because we've not got a sponsor of that at all. So anyway, you better go on to your next room now and meet...
I have so many questions.
Thank you. No, I'm more confused than
Please,
when
can
I
you
came
just
in
fill
here.
out
Thank
the
you.
answers to this quiz? This is literally the only reason we're here.
he ushers you out.
What's
the
your name
room.
again?
Yeah.
Robert Donner!
Thank you.
Have we been given the quizzes?
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
have.
God.
Yeah.
We don't know this.
What,
So we're
what are the questions?
We're going to be quizzed.
You'll
No, no,
see
no.
it.
We're going to be quizzed at the end.
Oh,
I'm
we'll
sure.
see in a bit, will we?
So you go to the next room. This one, there is a haze machine spraying out mist in this, and you hear like a really crap sound effect of like a factory noise. You see like two big doors, and above it says Dana Industries or Dana Factory. And you push it open, and there is another man again with the same costume, but
same
like
Is it the same guy?
it's another guy, but he's much slimmer than the other guy that played him before.
Okay.
Hello there, I'm Robert Donner.
What?
You
look so
You look
different.
so different to how you looked.
Oh.
And what year is this?
This is 1970.
Wow, 20 years ago.
20
You
years
were a lot
ago.
bigger.
You got in shape.
Are you
Well done.
sick?
You are standing in my factory. You see, that sock idea I had all those years ago, well, now I've become the most popular sock distributor in all of the
West, huh? All of the West.
All of the town.
all of the states. They come from miles around for the Sasquatch sock. I put Sasquatch on the map.
Could I ask?
Yes, little boy.
Could I ask what happened to the owl hat idea?
Oh, not much use for owls anymore, and also they're very endangered now on account of all the killing we did for them.
And the polystyrene jacket.
Oh, some health regulations said that it was wrong to put polystyrene on your body and you're breaking off and you're accidentally swallowing it and dying. So I had to get rid of the polystyrene.
What are you giving these jackets to?
People die?
Of all of the dangers of that jacket, that is not what I would have put on.
So the prime thing that we now distribute is socks all around the world. Here,
Palestine?
young lady, what's your name?
My name is Maggie.
Maggie. That's a very good name.
Thank you, Robert Donner.
Here, why don't y'all try one of my machines to make a sock? He leads you over to this really
Isn't
bad.
this child labor?
He leads you to this machine that is clearly just it's just a plunger, and then you have to press a couple of buttons, but you have to do it when the light lights up.
You use a plunger to make socks.
So all you gotta do.
You clearly know nothing about sock making.
I know.
James.
You just get the template, you stamp out the socks with your plunger.
Yeah, no, it's like that bit in Community when they get trapped on the KFC bus.
Yeah.
It's that.
So he goes, all you gotta do, pull it, tappity tap, pull it, tappity tap. Are you ready?
Maggie, is there like a challenge involved on this?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
so-
it's okay.
Do we get to keep the socks that we make?
Of course, young man.
Are you serious right now? Because I'm like the only guy who didn't get a sock.
Yeah.
I can get a sock.
I mean, I gave you my sock.
I only
Yeah,
have
but
one sock.
I thought for a while it was made of owls and it freaked me out, so I dropped it.
Use your.
Maggie takes hold of the plunger and like puts her hands over the buttons in like a kind of a knowing which buttons to press first, like she's done this a million times, and then kind of sees everyone else and just kind of like fakes like she doesn't know what she's doing.
Use your grit.
I'm gonna use my grit.
DC 5.
20. And then explodes actually. So and another 20.
Oh my god.
42.
We've got no idea.
You pull the lever, press the buttons, but in such a way, because you know how to work it, that it releases all the socks that have been kept in like at the top, like kind of like a vending machine.
Yeah.
And just about 50 socks just go and just fall all out of the machine.
Then
He goes,
multi-darn.
okay.
So Otis just goes
now
to
one at a time.
stuffing
Now
socks
one at
into his pockets.
Okay, no, just one.
Benny's,
Oh my God,
Benny's
so many
spinning around
socks.
as they cascade down in slow motion. They just bounce off his head.
We start throwing socks at each other.
Yeah, pulling them up and throwing them.
How many socks can I steal, Ross?
Definitely sock fight.
The guy just goes out of the room behind a door that's like, it looks like a fake wall.
Go back to the green room.
He just goes,
Fuck this shit.
he goes,
Happened again.
and then he just calls someone, we need to get him out of here. It's broke. This machine's broken again. We're trying to play video games. Okay, now...
Ross, how many socks can I steal?
You can use
Mickey's
your...
throwing socks at this guy as he speaks.
Use your grit, I guess.
Use my D4 of grit to fail to pick up a sock.
5.
Well, that's impossible, Ross. I just told you. No, I'm not spending.
I'll give you tokens to
I
have.
really want some socks, Ross. Why is it 5 grit to pick up
Now
socks?
let's
that are falling from the
let's do brawn.
brawn?
Yeah, to see how many you can pick up.
What's the DC?
7.
For fuck's sake!
What is your brawn?
D6.
Okay, let's say 6.
Well, I mean,
Come on, you just
Pick up socks in a room.
you'll
Made
pick
of
some up. It's just how many you'll pick up.
well, I got 3.
Okay, so you managed to get 1.5.
1.5 socks.
Surely you'd have to tear one in half
Yeah.
to do
No,
that.
so one-
Then picking up like 3.
one of them like just gets caught on the machine, and you just rip it, and it just rips.
Can I try and pick up some
Yeah.
socks?
Yeah,
Is it going to be brawn as
I mean,
well?
Yeah.
This wouldn't have happened
do
to
we really
Eddie
have to
Murray.
brawn,
pick
yeah?
up the socks?
Yeah, let's all get
So I
some
got a
socks.
Well, you
5.
can know if you want to pick up more than one. Yeah.
I got,
This
I want
wouldn't
to
have,
try and pick up loads.
this
I
wouldn't have
got
happened to
5.
Steady Eddie.
I wanted to like ball up a bunch and throw them at you.
Yeah, you can.
Steady Eddie
you
hit
can, throw 'em at me.
54.4% of his career
Yeah,
home
well, I
runs.
mean, not at the guy.
So,
But kind of at you, yeah.
Otis, you managed to pick up 2.5.
Yeah.
The other half that he
Sweet. Half a sock.
you're going to use fight to ball up the socks and throw them at the actor.
Okay.
These poor actors.
I love the fact that in such a small town there's this thriving community of immersive actors who are just struggling, same
I got
struggles.
7.
With the difficulty.
I've told you I got that.
No, yeah, this is the thing, isn't it?
Sorry, I should have
Go
told
on,
you
what's the
before.
difficulty?
No, the difficulty. You managed to screw up the some socks and just hurl it at him. It hits him in his chest, and he goes, "Right, get out." Get out.
Good, that's exactly what I wanted to
and he
do.
points-
Bye, bye, bye. She
Points you up
leaves.
to the other
He's
other
British.
room.
He's classically trained.
I'm going to America. I'm going to make my fortune.
You're led out of this room.
Maggie's just got like a gym sock just tied around her head like a kind of commando headband.
Nice.
You go into the next room. It's an office. It's really darkly lit. There is a man with a desk, and he's sitting at the desk. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow. He's got the same hair, dishevelled clothing that it was before, and there is a pistol on the side on the desk. And he goes, "Oh, come on in. My name is Robert Donner." He gestures you to come closer. Everything is bust. The sock industry is destroyed.
What
man.
year is it?
It's 1999.
The eternal Robert Downey.
What happened to us?
It's not. It's 1980. It's 1980.
1980, right.
Nice.
He goes. The sock industry has destroyed my life.
How did it destroy your life?
Thanks for asking me, young lady.
Oh, God.
You see, with the expansion of the sock industry, more people started making socks. More people started making better socks. So
A Sasquatch sock isn't the best sock?
not anymore. I'm ruined. They started making socks super rich cotton. Oh, they were so beautiful. So good on your feet.
Could you not use super rich cotton?
No. Because that
You
would
couldn't
be...
get any, or
No.
Oh.
We relied upon the ways of making our socks.
Was he using
Nobody
owls?
wants socks anymore made out of owls.
wait, you were still making socks out of owls
And all other animals we could find here. in
other.
Sasquatch.
Okay,
There used to be so many owls.
Now the plunger makes sense.
Not even-
pressing it out of compressed animal.
The Donna organization is ruined. We even tried to go into fossil finding.
What?
Yeah, we tried to go into fossil finding
Because
because there's big business in fossil finding.
Wait. What happened with the fossil finding?
Yeah.
Maggie just kind of nods to everyone else. Like, why
Yeah.
did something happen up at with the fossil finding place?
Yeah, we found nothing.
Oh,
no fossils, huh?
No
I
fossils.
I guess the
Where did-
transferable skills from sock making to fossil finding is archaeology. There's not much in it.
Why,
you know?
why did you build a town around something that
Because
doesn't exist?
we were gonna make it the tourist attraction of the world. People come from miles around to see the fossils that we found.
but what about the tree and the like the place
Nobody
is called
cares about
Sasquatch.
trees anymore.
but it looks like a Sasquatch. That's why the town's.
I mean,
I'm.
it looks a little bit like a Sasquatch.
It's kind of
yeah.
like-
Yeah, I mean,
a bit of a-
okay.
there's like a
yeah, but
toe.
like that's the entire reason this town is called Sasquatch, right?
So there's only one thing left for it.
Which is?
He picks up the gun.
What the hell? Is this immersive? Do we got to stop you? or
This I want to
encourage
see.
you?
This I
Can I
want
have
to
a
see. Come
sock?
on,
Is he really gonna?
go through with it. Let's
Is this
see.
what happened? I can't look it up because
I mean, he's an actor, so he's not
No.
gonna die, right?
Tell my
how many
son.
times have you shot yourself today?
What's your son's name?
His name's Michael Donner.
Michael Donner.
Tell him I love him.
You lift him.
No, I love him.
Oh, you love him.
I love him.
You could tell him yourself. You're not even leaving a note.
For this is the way I have to die.
Is this really how you died? Like in front of a bunch of children?
Killing yourself?
No more. No more. No more. And then with that, the lights sort of go black, and you hear a really shit sound effect of a gun go. And then you just hear. And then the lights go back up, and he's on the floor with a little blood coming out of his mouth.
Wow.
Hey, you
You
dead
might not
now?
be able
You
to hear
dead
that
now?
sound effect, by the way,
Mickey starts
Dangerlings.
like,
We all start poking.
we all start poking. Hey, you dead now?
Hey, I guess
Are
it's.
you dead now?
I guess it really sucks to be that guy. Am I right?
Oh,
Stop doing that. Get out of here.
you know what? Fine, let's go. Is there an exit?
Yeah, there's the automatic doors open, and then you're in sort of like a sort of. It's like this part of it is like the museum part, and you see behind loads of glass the artifacts that they may have found at the fossil finding archaeological site, and there's different socks and stuff, and the owl hat, the polystyrene jacket, and some original things that the Danas used to make. And then you see everyone give me a brains check of 10.
Oh, 4.
Nope.
I'm so traumatized having watched someone shoot themselves.
Yeah, I'm 5. Not very good.
6.
Who got you? Got 7. Yeah. You've been here before. You see a lot of stuff, and you go to the bit where there is a where the like archaeological stuff they found.
Wait, sorry to interrupt, Ross. Don't
Yes.
we get an adversity token every time we
Yes,
fail
so
a
you
check?
get an adversity.
we failed like fucking
Sorry.
3.
Yeah, so there you go.
Poggity
Take
pog,
a
pog, pog.
take a pog. Take a pog if there's you need some more than something.
Will you pass me one, please? Thank you.
So yeah, you have a look. You can see Maggie. Like you look. There is something in the behind the glass cabinet that looks very out of place compared to.
What is it?
Kavla's just like attacking Dan's back. It's like going,
You might have said it's your waistcoat because you've got something hanging down.
dangly bits. Yeah.
you have a look. There is something like there's pottery and bits of like there's bits of bone. You don't know what kind of bone it is. It just says on the explanation of one bit of bone, a bone. There is also, but there is like this strange hexagonal, cute like thing, and it's got like ornate carvings on it, but it's just a hexagonal like cube like thing. Like it's like I don't know how to explain it, but like it's like a hexagonal shape, but in like
In
like
3D.
yes, that's what. Thanks. Yeah.
Kind of like a
Hexagon,
D20.
you mean?
Yeah,
So-
like a hexagon.
So like a D20.
Yeah. It's like a basically like a D20.
That's a dodecahedron.
You,
No, it'd be a D12.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, D12.
D12, yes.
That's
my
a
bad.
pentagon.
Pentagon. Okay,
That's
it's like a
No, that's
a
5.
a hexagon is a D12.
A hexagon is the best.
Is this on the quiz?
And with that,
That's 5
Hardwinkle comes out and goes, "So, what do you think, boys?"
I'm confused.
I don't know, boys.
Are you only asking the boys?
Oh, sorry, yeah, boys and girls, guys and dolls. What did you think?
I have so many questions.
What are your questions?
My question.
What?
What do you mean, wide? You not paying attention?
That didn't make no
Otis, what have I
sense.
told you about listening? You'll end up in a slam if you don't listen.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I got 2 questions.
What do you want?
First of all, I want to know what kind of bone that is, and also I want to know what this dodecahexa fucking thing is. What is that?
I don't know. It's stuff that they picked up from the archaeological site. Why were you listening?
Hexagons
I
would
mean,
look
no
like
one
a,
said anything to us about any of these things. We just walked in here and there they are. No one talked about them in the presentations. They just talked about
He
I
said
don't know,
he didn't find
like
anything.
suicide and
It was very heavily suicide themed.
it was really yeah.
With
down.
a
it's
lot
kind of
suicide.
traumatic.
troubling.
With that, you can hear like the door that you came from in the last show. You can hear another show going on, and him just going, "Oh, it's not. It's time. It's time. Oh,
Don't do it.
And with that, your mum comes in again. She comes in and goes, "Hello, hey, did you enjoy
Hello.
it?
Whose mum?
Maggie's.
Is it Wheeler?
Hello, Mrs.
Yeah,
Wheeler.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Frances Wheeler. She comes in. She goes, so just in case you didn't know, I am Maggie's mom.
I knew that.
My name's Miss.
Yeah,
you can
hi,
call me.
Mrs. Wheeler.
You can call me Frances if you want.
Okay,
Okay,
Mrs.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Yeah.
Hey, Francis.
So did you enjoy it?
Yes, Mrs. Wheeler.
It's a story
No.
all about the Darners, really, and how they, how they came to.
I mean, it seemed
here.
to be about like one Donna who.
Well, that was because the Darner organization is based upon Mr. Darner. He was the guy.
I mean,
You seem pretty into the Darners, Miss.
well, I've worked here for 10 years. I look after the actors.
Were you
But
around
Robert
when
Donner only
Robert-
died 5 years ago.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
he's-
Wait, 5 years.
Like, did you just add that into the show? The bit where he died, did you add?
yeah, we added a new room.
That was in
yeah.
the whole. You put that in there.
Yeah, we added a new room.
It
Yeah.
used to be an ice cream parlor.
Yeah, but we thought
That would have been better.
we'd give memory to Mr. Darner. As you can see here.
I mean, it feels like it was a failure. Like the whole thing was a failure. What? I don't
got
understand
socks.
what we're celebrating here.
Look, boys, okay, so you're going to go and go back to school, okay? And, well, actually, it's almost time for... It's time. Well, it's time for home time, I think. So
We may as well just go home.
Really?
That was the longest fucking experience in the world. So why don't y'all, if you have any questions, feel
Yeah,
free to come.
I have a question. What the hell?
We were in there
Is
for
this
5
bone?
hours.
Why is this?
Oh my God.
What kind of bone is this? And what is this hexagony thing?
So these are some of the things that they picked up when they were.
Yeah,
in
we
the
know that. What
archaeological
are
site.
they?
Gotta find
We don't know the human, the bone. We don't know if it's human or animal. We the hexagon thing is we don't know.
Okay, can I find out for you?
Oh,
can
no.
I have them?
No, of course not. They're archaeological things
Oh my
in a
god!
museum. They belong in a museum. Okay, so I'll see you later. Okay, see you later, honey. Okay.
See you, Mom.
Okay, enjoy yourselves, and you're ushered out into the gift shop, waiting for you.
Maggie.
Yeah.
Maggie, your mom's totally hot.
Why would you?
Am I right? Hey,
why
Randy.
would you say that?
Hey, Randy.
Maggie's
mom is
I don't know what you mean.
Why does everyone?
I'm not
Boys
gonna
are
say.
so
I'm not gonna say. his
You and
mom's
the
hot.
principal. Why does
Her
everyone
mom's hot.
say this about my mom?
Don't know, man.
Waiting for you in the gift shop, you see a familiar face.
Is it Robert Donner?
It is the three faces of Don.
Welcome to the gift shop.
You see
the actor trying to get his lunch.
You see Charles Fauntleworth waiting there. He goes, "Oh, there you are.
Hey,
Hey, Doc.
I have information on. I've got information on the fluff.
now here?
Yes.
Should we maybe go over to your place?
Yes, let us go to my place.
Wait a minute.
okay.
Do you know
This
what this bone is?
Shut the fuck up. This is no time for bones.
I throw a sock at him.
we got dangled a whole side quest.
I'm
in
trying
front
to
of us.
finish the episode.
Shut the fuck.
Child.
There is no time for bones. There is no time for her sexy mother.
For you as well.
We have to go to mine.
Okay, let's go. We go.
For this shit is going to get unreal. And that's where we leave it tonight.
It's gonna get one reel. Just one reel.
Oh, that's great.
And reel.